Good morning, campers. Welcome back. Hope you all are well rested from the 4th of July. And this week is Adventure Week, which is our week 6 of camp. So today we are going to focus and learn about comparing fractions using different denominators. So I'm going to show you a method that will help you to compare fractions. And this same method will also help you with adding and subtracting fractions, which we will get to tomorrow. So let's get right to it. So our lesson today is on comparing fractions. And I'm sure that you have recalled what we use in math to compare. We use three symbols: our greater than symbol, our less than symbol, and our equal to symbol. Okay, so generally when we compare fractions, sometimes the numerator and the denominator differ. Okay, but when we are comparing fractions, sometimes there's a circle in the middle. And let's say we have 1/3 compared to 2/3. Okay, if you notice, our denominators are the same. When the denominators are the same, it's much easier to compare fractions because all you do is look at your numerator and you ask yourself, is 1 greater than, less than, or equal to 2? 1 is less than 2. So 1/3 is less than 2/3. And remember, we read this from left to right. So now we're going to focus on comparing fractions with different denominators, because this is pretty simple. When the denominators are the same, you look at your numerators and you compare them from left to right. So this is called and I'm sure some of you probably have heard it, it's called the butterfly method. Some people prefer not to use it, but it actually helps from time to time. Okay, so let's say we are comparing two fractions that have different denominators. All right, so let's compare 5/6 compared to 1/4. 5/6 compared to 1/4. So I'm sure you all know what a butterfly looks like. Has wings and an antenna. Okay, so when you compare, some people also call this cross multiplying. We're going to create butterfly wings, and we're going to compare this wing and these two numbers make a wing. Okay, so the wing at the top, look at the top, that's the number that goes on the left. That's our first number we're comparing. Okay, so this wing here, because remember we read from left to right, so we're going to take these two numbers that's in this wing and multiply them. 5 times 4. So what we're doing on this wing is 5 times 4, which is 20. This wing, we're gonna do the same thing. 1 times 6, or 6 times 1. 6 times 1, which is 6. So now we're gonna compare from left to right. We're looking at the final answer here, the 20 and the 6. 20 is greater than, less than, or equal to 6. 20 is greater than 6. So that's the symbol that goes in the middle. Okay, and again, this is called the butterfly method. If you look at it, it looks like butterfly wings. This method is also good for adding and subtracting, which we will get to tomorrow. So let's do about 4 more examples using the same method. All right, the next fraction that we're going to compare is 4/5 compared to 1/3. 4/5 compared to 1/3. So you want to make your wings. Start with your top. It doesn't matter which one you start with when you make your wings, as long as you create both of them. And then we're going to multiply. So 4 times 3, this wing here at the top from left to right, which is 12. And then we have 1 times 5, or 5 times 1, which is 5. And compare the numbers. 12 is what compared to 5? 12 is greater than 5. So 4/5 is greater than 1/3. Okay. All right, next one, 2/6 compared to 3/4. Make your butterfly wings. I'm gonna switch colors here. 2 times 4, 3 times 6. So 2 times 4 equals 8, and 6 times 3, or 3 times 6, equals 18. So 8 compared to 18. 8 is less than 18. So I'm gonna put my less than symbol here. Okay, and our last example, 3/9 compared to 2/6. Okay, so we are going to draw our butterfly wings. 3 times 6, which is 18, and butterfly wings here. 9 times 2, which is also 18. So guess what? 3/9 is equivalent or equal to 2/6. So today we learned how to compare fractions, and the symbols that we use to compare are greater than, less than, or equal to. We also learned that if the denominators are the same, all we have to do is compare the numerators and plug in the correct symbol. And if the denominators are different, like our last 4 examples, we can use something called the butterfly method, which is also some people call cross multiplying. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, believe in yourself.